Hello, my name is Mason Bartle, and I'm a big fan of 3D printing and, just overall costume works and such. So today, I kind of want to christen my YouTube channel by talking about my Ant-Man helmet that I 3D printed. Unfortunately, I don't really have any videos of me physically putting it together, but I do have a couple of pictures kind of detailing the process in like a chronological timeline, so I can hopefully walk you guys through it. So, to start us off, this is the Ant-Man and the Wasp style Ant-Man helmet with the files that I got from Thingiverse, which is a free 3D printing website. I get a lot of my files from there. Very good website. Highly recommend. I had to scale it down about 5% so that it would fit on my print bed. I use a Anycubic i3 Mega, which is a very good starter printer. It's about $400 on Amazon, and it's got about like a foot by foot print bed size. But I haven't measured it, so don't quote me on that. It's just kind of But yeah, so this is the helmet. This took me about 6 months to build. Technically out of a year, because I started building it, then the stupid pandemic hit. So then this just kind of sat in limbo for about 6 months, and then I finally, I sat down and I'm like, dude, you gotta get this done. So I did, and that took about another 3 months. So out of the 12 months where it technically was started, it only took about maybe 6 months to actually do it. Yeah, the problem is that on my print bed, it's pretty small, so I had to actually cut most of these in half. I think the one I didn't have to was the mouthpiece, the little jaw bits here, the back of the helmet right here, and that's pretty much it, because the earpieces, the antenna, the top here, and the faceplate, I had to divide all of those into halves. So, it did take a little bit longer, and I used a lot of super glue and epoxy. But for what it's worth, this is my first fully 3D printed helmet. I am very happy and satisfied with how this came out. It's not professional quality, but, for an 18-year-old kid with a 3D printer, I think it's, I could probably sell this for a couple $100. And then on the inside, what I did was I actually just stuck some insulation, which I got from my local hardware store, to act as kind of a cushion. And then my theater teacher last year actually gave me some of this lighting gel that they use in theaters to kind of change the tint of light, the spotlights, I mean. And I basically just kind of hot glued that on the inside and turned it into a lens. It's very shiny. All of this was spray painted except for the red stripes here. So what I first did was I went in with a coat of flat black. I believe it was Rust-Oleum's Ultra Cover Flat Black. And that is my by far favorite paint of all time to use. It's very good for like gunmetal and like Star Wars blasters and stuff, which I will eventually get to on this channel. But then I went over with a little bit of Rust-Oleum's 2x cover, or is it 2x? I don't know. Metallic aluminum. So I masked off all the black bits. I did kind of paint even this stuff silver too. This was actually done with a brush. And then I brushed on some metallic red acrylic paint that I had lying around from an old Iron Man suit. The same one that's actually behind me. And that's a project and a video for another day. But enough chit-chat, I want to put this thing on, so let's do that. So this is what the helmet looks like when I'm wearing it. I love how this thing looks on camera. Like, it looks very cinematic. It goes without saying that everything I see is red, so, you might have a little bit of trouble if you were walking around with this at, like, a convention or something. But, for what it's worth, it's comfortable. It's super comfortable. that insulation that I used on the inside really provides a nice cushiony padding. So, you know, my noggin isn't in pain or anything. The one thing I still have left to do is that the lenses actually kind of poke my nose a little bit on the inside because it's got some jagged edges. So I need to cover that up either with some tape or hot glue or something. The one thing I would like to do is I would kind of like to add a voice changer in here, not like to make my voice deeper or anything, just to kind of like in the movies, whenever Paul Rudd, you know, wears the helmet or something, it sounds like metallic-y and kind of like radio static whenever you hear it, kind of like a Stormtrooper helmet. That's something I would like to do, but not something that I need to do per se. Now, I don't know if I am going to sell this. I don't want to personally because I really love it. But I have gotten a couple requests about from buyers. So I don't know, maybe eventually, but for now, I actually just need like an Ant-Man suit to go with this, which is one thing I have not yet ordered. I need to definitely order some kind of Ant-Man costume to go with the helmet. And so that's that. So now that I've shown you kind of what the helmet looks like, I want to actually kind of go through and show you guys the pictures of the process. Like I said, I don't have a ton of them, but you should be able to get the gist. So I will cut to those right now, and we can get cracking on that. So that's my Ant-Man helmet project. Like I said, I know the quality of this video isn't super great, but I mean, I just started doing this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or don't. I can't really tell you what to do, but I would greatly appreciate it if you did. So, you know, do it. But yeah, so remember to stay classy, y'all, and that's it. The video is over. Goodbye.